I'll watch. I got nothing better to do.
Like, as soon as I found out I was playing him, he said, when did we want to play? And I said, motherfuck, dude, why do I always have to fucking play you?
Did you
I just
say
wish...
that?
Yeah, that's what I said. And I wish that someone else would have to, like, to beat him.
No, you have to be the savior of the league, buddy. Do you think you'll win the Super Bowl?
I don't know. Depends on who makes it. I gotta get past the Seahawks dude first. I didn't beat him this year. I beat him last year. But I gotta be... Actually, I gotta get past fucking Chaz first. I'm not even looking at the Super Bowl. I'm looking at this fucking game right here.
Fair. Oh, y'all fools my sons. Devin White. You have Khalil?
Yeah.
Do you trade for him?
Yeah, I just have him for 1 year.
How old is he?
30 something, 30 fucking 4, 35, 38, I don't fucking know. Old.
Oh, really?
He's still mean though.
Excuse me. Hey. Hey. If you want some. Oh, y'all fools my sons. Did he say he was getting on now?
Yeah, look at this lineup though.
What,
Are you... Look at his fucking X Factors.
Marshawn. How does he have all those people?
Right?
Jaden Lars Woodbay. I have him. And McLean. How does... No, go back up. Keep going. Keep going up. John Emery Jr. Antonio... Go up. How does he have... I mean, how does he have Lars Woodbay and McLean?
Bro, he's got a squad.
I mean, does he trade for picks every year?
I don't know how he ended up with all these people, dude.
This is superstars. Tyree, of course. This is Devontae Dobbs.
Center.
Trace McSorley. Tyler Owens. I don't get it, man.
You'll see when we start playing, like, if you look at, like, his entire defense is all superstars.
Really?
9 of his 11 defensive starters have an X Factor or a superstar on him. Which at first I didn't think that really made a difference, you know? But, like, abilities change the game.
Really?
Abilities change the game. I mean, yeah, I have my players' overall is high, but they're like just like stars and normals, and they don't have abilities. Abilities change the game.
Oh, absolutely.
Pretty sure like 2 or 3 of his linebackers have unfakeable, so it just fucking defeats Ronald Jones, especially if he's not using them. Oh, and you'll see his wide receivers. Oh my god. Just fucking. I guarantee I get embarrassed a couple plays.
Coach, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go!
Get the ball first.
I don't want the ball first.
Let's go! 18 Gator. Watch it divide. Come on, D! Tighten up, tighten
You
up.
have a good user.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Yes,
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very
I
solid
always feel like
gain
his
on that
defense
play.
is literally everywhere.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I'm gonna come
Look
back
at that
to you.
defense.
I'm gonna come back to you.
That's good.
This is Jones. And down he
Only one
goes,
player
but he
that has
takes it up
ability.
to the 40.
It's usually-
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
70.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Kill. Get it.
And to give this time to the tailback.
See,
They'll
they
take
just
this
throw,
from the
they just
40
shed
up to
off
the
tackles.
45
I mean, off
for a
the
gain of 5.
blocks.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Jones.
They just
Flashy
throw
little
my
move,
blockers
but unable to
around.
reach the 40. Just a yard on the
I
first
can
down
break
carry,
one
so
tackle,
it's
but after that,
2nd
it's
and
a
9.
wrap.
This
Is there
drive is
line
pretty
difference?
clear. Almost
Yes.
feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the
I know line
defense.
has
Was
like
that
3 like
5
90
straight
overall
runs?
Yeah,
pluses.
5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with
You
it.
can't block me. You can't block me. Topper. Switch.
On 2nd down, it's Jones, and he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's
Yeah,
not
typical
trash talking.
passer.
The guy who just carried the ball,
On the
he's
game
going
plan,
back and
buddy.
telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
On the set. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Watch the run. Hey, watch it. General West. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson, and he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Mike 53. Got one.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
And his corners. My God.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. Slipped one tackle.
Just throw my fucking line around, dude.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, get started. Let's go, let's go. Set, cut. Come on, this is Pittsburgh. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out right at the 35. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
What, the out?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he'll keep doing it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Don't say nothing.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, able to avoid him. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
He's tight right here. He's tight away. Four down. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He's able to
And Joe Mixon does some dumb shit, too. I don't understand that.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or
he's got nothing.
or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
I'm here all day. Strong right, strong right, strong right.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got his man on the out route. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on right and shoot up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Fucking good.
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Devin White. Good
Scoop.
Go!
Let's go now. 60 yards.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. Fights through, and now a crease. Last week in that wild card win, only 1 catch, and now he's got his first catch here, and it's good for a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense.
I need McLaurin to make big plays.
If you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him.
I need it. I traded Ruggs for him.
Give him 3 on first down.
Because I didn't have the money.
Set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because
I got him in I got that and a second
defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
55. Here we go. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Go. Check. Get it.
On second down, it's Jones. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also
and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
A 10-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
So I don't ever like having the ball first.
Yeah.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh!
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
He died.
he died.
The Saints offense on the field
whoa.
ready to get their drive started. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 22 yards there, a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to air one out.
That bullshit. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that fucking play, dude.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 60 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Had it read perfect, had the fucking safety there, and he just does that.
Point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Blake, go in the other room with that.
Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll run here with Robinson, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets
Hey, Robinson's pretty clutch right now.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Oh, no, it's not Rondell. It's D. Robinson. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's get this. 6 down. Check it out.
They'll run it with Jones. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On second down now, it's Jones. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Go. Check right. Watching your vibe.
McSorley from the shotgun. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
I wonder if he's got this. I mean, how many people watching the stream?
3, 4, I think. Red is.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here. Eventful divisional round weekend. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, it's Jones.
Fucking go.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Jones.
Check your ankles at the door, bud.
As the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Get ready.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Well,
Nothing, I'm not going to say it.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now it's Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
You want to cover 2 to stop the outs, aren't you?
Yeah. That's how he got me that one time.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Throwing is Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Let's go. Calm the crowd. You don't want none of it. You got the ball. Go. 24, check 24. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike.
Here's Jackson to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Ready? 50. Right there in the middle. 55. Hot seven. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Y'all not ready. Mike 55. Mike 56.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And it's complete. Hooper. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his
Gary
footwork.
Johnson, you find yourself on the bench, buddy. Good job.
Ready. Mike 51. Mike 51. Too little, cut. Jam.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Heavy on the edges.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Well, he's going to go for it all.
What is that?
Touchdown, Saints. A big play there.
Oh, my God, dude.
58 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
I'm not going to be able to win if Madden's going to give him that bullshit. Just bail him out with that? There's no way.
17-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Come on, set. 90, walk.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
On 2nd and 11 now. McSorley nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Jackson.
I can't.
Outside. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Here we go. 91, 45. I'm trying to collect. Here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they try the right side here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Watch this. He's about to score a touchdown right here.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And finding the tight end Hooper.
Good fucking play there,
2
Hudson.
yards and able to get the first down in the process.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Jackson.
Or I had it red!
Sideline, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Okay. Oh, there was a catch.
If I fucking press him, bro, his receivers will burn my ass.
Yeah. Who are your corners?
I have good corners. They're just his receivers, bro, were fucking animals.
8 yards on third down.
Oh, change. There you go.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning this first.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Go! Come on, set. 60 out low. 54. Mike, 54. And let's get in that holes. Go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 18 yards to pick up there.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Cut. 45. Right. Mike, 45. Cut. Watch the 20.
On second down, here's Mixon. And an alley to run. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Ready? Set.
Down. 18 Gator. D, tighten up. Let's go, D, tighten up. Shut up. Check the crowd.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Go. Over. Roy.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you. Ready. 10, touchdown. Hey, here I come. 6, bullet, high.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Good
And
stop.
his way down right around the
Probably
12.
gonna go for it.
He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off.
No, you have to.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
One more beer.
That's all you have left?
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown.
Yeah.
And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
I'm just not going to get drunk because I'll die.
And again, this time to the tailback. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the lead.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
All day, baby, let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Let's go.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Slam. 80 weapon. Let's go.
Now Jones. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run it now with Robinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it? 3 plays, 3 first
Robinson,
downs.
bro, he wants the ball more, coach.
They get to that end zone real fast.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Hey, Sam on.
He's coming.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready. 60 yards.
Here we go.
They'll go again to Jones.
My blockers can't hold a block. That's what's going to lose the game. No, actually, we're losing the game since bullshit touchdown.
Yeah, those were those two. Except for the last one.
Yeah, that was the first touchdown. Real touchdown. Those two fucking bullshit
Bucs on
catches.
3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. On the run, it's Robinson.
Oh, my God.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Okay.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
A 39
Only thing that concerns me with doing that is he had the ball the whole fucking third quarter.
Yeah.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Oh, he should have been fucking smoked when he hurdled.
As his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get that ball. Out.
They try to eat some clock and mix it. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. Know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
I don't think Sammy doesn't score fast or enough to, I think, keep up in this league.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, his defense is fucking obviously godly, but somehow these guys know how to fucking do.
They'll try and run some clock here.
Damn, why'd you tackle him forward? That and stop.
But he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, you don't have 2 clock on?
Check 9.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Damn it.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Yeah, and are you being hurt?
Last time I beat him, I hurt him in the 1st quarter.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Throwing now is Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
All right.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And
it's taken in at the 9. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
My butt cheeks are pinched together for this one.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you've met fan bases that wanted that, that were happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The Bucks going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
You're here still?
Was that it, Kennedy?
Yeah.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch your mouth.
Here's Jones. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
God damn, bro. Really?
Got hit and lost it. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they'll take over inside the 45
And stays bailing him out.
line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Buccaneers' 45-yard line.
On the double. 5. Mike, 45. I got one. Shut up.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side, and now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, 1 game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
Smash. Guess.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Big numbers. 120. That's a big number. Excuse me. And no, Noah Fant had 90 speed. The fuck?
What?
Noah Fant has 90 speed.
Yeah, in this league, his speed's at like fucking 92 or 93.
Jesus. This man gets a wrist.
No.
He got dimed out. Badly. Big numbers.
What the fuck is Muniz's name in this goddamn chat?
Leonis? Wait, which one?
The Gridiron. I can't find him anywhere. Is he even in here? There he is.
NYPRD?
He fucking changes the name every fucking week.
What is it now?
Well, now it's NY. It was fucking like Packers some shit. Now it's this, and now it was Leonis.
Packers Beast Mode, something like that.
Yeah, like